Alright, Shalom. This is the brother Nahaya from the GMS Orlando camp. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yashar Allah, and a sincere salutation to all you Akim, who are preaching this word and believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. Alright, now I just want to go into a lesson on how Jacob has power in the heritage of his forefathers. Alright, Esau Edom has no power when you come back to your heritage. Alright, as a matter of fact, you destroy Esau's power when you come back to your heritage. Alright, when you embrace the heritage of your forefathers. Alright, this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. No, I'll start at 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be trodden, but to be cast out, and to be trodden under the foot of men. Meaning that once you embrace your heritage, you become the salt of the earth. But if you leave your heritage, you're good for nothing. Talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Once you reject the homeborn slave mentality and you embrace the heritage of your forefathers, Esau Edom loses power. You know, the scriptures talk about Esau Edom being the basis of men. And how is he embraced as the top man on the earth? His turning of things upside down. You servants, those servants being placed on horses for a moment in time. But once you believe in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai and the heritage of your forefathers, Esau loses power. And brothers know this very well when you walk in rooms and Esau's offended by your presence. Esau's offended by your presence without you even saying anything. Because what? Ye are the light of the world. Once you embrace your heritage, you come back to your heritage and it's on you. It's in you. It's a glow. They can't replace that. They can't buy that. That's why Esau wanted to kill his brother, because of the blessing. It wasn't something he could steal from Jacob. It was already in him. The moment you embrace the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, the spirit of your forefathers, Esau can't do anything with that. That's putting a football player on a hockey rink. He can't do anything with that. This is a whole different paradigm. This is uncharted territory for Esau Edom. That's why the Lord is calling us to come back to our heritage. Ye are gods, but ye shall die like men. O ye kings of the earth, you judges of the people. I have seen servants on horses and princes walking on the earth as servants, man. The moment you let go of that mentality of being a servant for Esau, once you embrace the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, your heritage, and realize you're a prince walking on the earth as a servant. You're not a servant. There's a punishment. When you embrace that spirit and that heritage of your forefathers, Esau can't do nothing with that, man. He's offended by your presence, because it goes right back to that Esau and Jacob rivalry. Matthew 5, continuing on at 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Meaning, even the humblest brother, when he walks in the room, there's going to be Edomites that are going to be offended by his presence. Because a city, come on, man. A city that is set on the hill cannot be hid, man. Verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Verse 16, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Yeah. The more they see you, and you don't conduct yourself like 2/3 of your people, you know, who have rejected the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, they're going to see the good works, whether they recognize it as good works or not. And that's going to give glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. Why? Because he gave us this heritage. He gave us this heritage, and it's a beautiful heritage. You know, brothers say this all the time. The world loves Esau for what he has, man. The world loves Jacob because of who he is. Again, the world loves Esau because of what he has. He has a moment of rulership. And they love him for the power that he has. And really they don't love him, they fear him. But without the power that the Lord gave him, who is he really? Whereas Jake is in poverty. Yet Jake is blessed with a spirit that cannot be bought, man. As a matter of fact, 1 second. Alright, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 30. The poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches. Verse 31. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? And that's the breakdown. It needs no breakdown. Esau is honored for his riches, man. And Jacob, once he embraces the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, his true heritage, he's honored in poverty. That's why these Edomites with these salaries, these 401ks, all of the world, you know, who are they envious of? They envious of Jake. Because with all the poverty and all of the tribulation our nation is going through, how can our nation still smile? And for you elect men, you know, out of everything that the Esau tried to do to destroy our nation, how did you find your heritage again? And when Edomites and other nations see that, they're like, man, this guy has a glow. This guy has something that I can't put my finger on it, right? Because it's a spiritual thing, man. When you embrace your heritage again, there's nothing they can do with that. It takes them back to that Old Testament Joshua era. That's why I said that great fear fell upon them when they saw us start to stand as an exceeding great army. Because now, in the spirit, they start to be reminded of the conquest. They start to be reminded of the power. And when you embrace that spirit, you embrace the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, and you sanctify yourself in Yahweh Shema Shah, there's nothing this world can do against you. There's nothing they can do against you. And yes, we're going to go through tribulations. You know, yes, we're going to be persecuted for this word. But there's a power in what we have that can't be touched or bought. And that was just on my spirit today, just to go into that, you know, how Esau, you know, the world loves him for what he has. The world loves Jacob for who he is, the spirit that's in him. If you took everything away from Esau today, who would he really be? The Lord just dressed up and put a whole bunch of trinkets on the basis of men. That's the only thing he did. For a moment, things were turned upside down. What did the Lord tell us? Know ye not that the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment? But the spirit and the blessing that we're about to receive is not only eternal, but it's priceless. The Lord ain't gonna give us this wicked heart and then give us all the trinkets. That's like rolling poop in glitter. That's what the Lord did with Esau. He took poop, rolled it in glitter, and let the whole world think that it was something. Whereas the Lord took gold and put a little dirt on it. The Lord took gold. That's why it says that in Lamentations, the 4th chapter. How has gold become dim? The Lord took the gold and covered it up with dirt. So the whole world looked at it like dirt, not even knowing if you dig a little deeper, you'll find out this is the gold. I'm going to end it on this. I'm going to end it on 2nd Esdras, the 8th chapter. Because you brothers, you sisters that do believe, So this is second Esdras again, second Esdras 8 and 1. And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world. All right, and that's the breakdown. The Lord is giving you the gold. Let it shine. Let it shine before men. All right, let them see it. They can't do nothing with it anyway. The heathens can't do nothing with it. 2/3 can't do nothing with it. That's why it says that the Lord is not giving us a spirit of fear, but of power. You having your heritage again is power. Think about this. When we were the smallest nation on earth, what could the world do with us? When the Lord put the spirit on us during the time of Joshua? Nothing. Jericho with their big city walls was scared, man. It wasn't because they saw a great host. It's because they knew of the reputation of our heritage. They knew what our power did for us. All right, and that's about to happen again. So with that, I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Lord willing, this was edifying. I wanted to get more precepts, but I was in traffic. This is a spur of the moment. So Lord willing, it was edifying. Salakia for not getting more precepts. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai again. And double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yasher Allah. All right, shalom.